hope that you're having a great day and we are having fun in the cities. So, today I will show you and talk about the top 10 mistakes to avoid in Destiny Rising. And let's go and start with the first one. The first mistakes to avoid doing while playing Destiny Rising is ignoring free launch reward. Many players forget to claim the 200 free draw and the 12,500 Lumia leave. This gives you a huge early advantage. Grab them as soon as possible. So now I will take my day 2 right here. And you see, if you play until day 14, you have the chance to claim one of those 3. Can't wait. There are also a lot of events and special offers, so just make sure that every day when you log in, you make sure that you take a look at every of those dots and claim all the reward that you can get, and they're all free and they will help you. In all gacha game, the main reason to play it is to have fun, but also it's a resource management game. You need to make sure that you don't waste all your resources because it will be harder to build bigger and stronger heroes. And one of those things that you need to avoid is to spreading your resources too thin. The goal is in every gacha game, and same thing with Destiny Rising, is to have at least 1 or maximum 2 light bearer at once that are max level, that have bigger damage output. Because if you're trying to have all your light bearer at the same level up them at the same time, you will not be able to make to play harder activities, have better guns. So make sure that in the beginning only focus on 1 or 2 light bearer. And in my case, this is my main character since I draw her really good. If you got her, you're lucky. The third mistake to avoid in Destiny Rising is to only chase power level only. The thing to remember is power level is very important in the game since it will allow you to play many activities but also advance in quests and give you a higher chance of completing and beating bosses. But there's one thing to consider, and is the light subclass. We have the void subclass, we have the arc, the solar, and we have the arc. You will learn in the game that if you're playing against a boss that is using void, using a void weapon or void character will be easier than to using a solar character against a void enemy. And this thing is very important since it will allow you to kill them faster, and it's almost as you're always getting critical hit when using the right element. So remember, chasing power level only, it's not the only thing to do. You also need to have better perks, artifact synergy, and better stats. The fourth mistake to avoid in Destiny is to neglect weapon. So each weapon have perk, power, and of course unique abilities. And one of the things that you need to figure out is you need to test weapon to see which one you prefer, because one of the things to consider with experimenting with weapon is you need to consider the perk combo and actually make sure that you find one that suit your playstyle. Because let's say I don't love playing with sword, but I would like a sword that can just beam energy. That will be nice. So I need to figure out how. This thing is insane. I remember this game in Destiny 2. Let's see if it still have the same perk. The chance to become chain lightning and return ammo. That's the thing that you need. This gun is just legendary. The fifth mistake to avoid in Destiny Rising, and it's in the same category as weapon, is holding into bad weapon. Every time you finish a mission, strike, or you open a brand new chest, always take a look if you can have a better weapon. Because if you hold into bad weapon and you have a high power level, don't remember power level is important, but if your weapon is not as good, it's still bad. So make sure to always have the most powerful weapon, but also consider the perk, because sometimes just for a little more, for a little less power, the weapon is better because the perk are suited to your playstyle. So remember, always chase the better weapon. Ultimatum almost look like one of those legendary Vex burst gun in Destiny 2 and 1. That was legendary. I hope he's doing the same thing. The 7 mistakes to avoid in Destiny Rising is neglecting the movement skill. As you can see, I'm fighting the boss, and with the first champion that you get for free in Destiny Rising, one of the things that I love about him is all his skills are enabled with movement. So you can teleport right to the enemy to kill them. You can also use his special double jump to get higher in certain places to receive or to loot some chests, and of course to avoid damage. So movement in Destiny is as important as using the right gun and also using the right element to kill. So you can see that since is a solar enemy, I can use the solar ability movement to just break his shield, then just doing as much damage as possible. That's one of the things that is really important in Destiny, is to know how to use your power, when to use it, and how to use it. The 7 mistakes to avoid in Destiny Rising is to skip story quests. This part of the game that I'm currently showing you is part of the story quest that will show you how to use your power, how to navigate the game, but also that will tell you the story and where you're at in the Destiny universe. So each life bearer has unique lore quests that unlock abilities and resources. These story quests are totally worth it since you will have a better understanding of the game and also the lore of Destiny. So don't skip them, play them, and have fun. The 8 mistakes to avoid in Destiny Rising is to ignoring artifacts. Artifacts are no longer just static. They define your playstyle and also they will give you much more power. The 9th mistakes to avoid in Destiny is to not use your energy. So you will see that in Destiny Rising, you have 2 types of energy. You have the Pinnacle energy and you have the Pinnacle energy reserve. Both of those are used to play adventure, and at the end, you will get a reward if you're using 20 of those energy. Every time you open a chest, you will receive those energy. And when all of those are no longer available, they will recharge. So you need to use them every day, so to make sure that you don't waste energy. And those can be used in any type of adventure that require energy to receive reward at the end. The last and the more important mistake to avoid in Destiny Rising is not having fun. Don't forget, this is a game that they develop for people to play, to have fun with their friends. At the end of the day, never forget that Destiny Rising is a game to have fun. Don't be too greedy, don't be too frustrated when you're not having what you want, and just play the game, have fun, and make good memories. This is a bonus for Destiny Rising, but also any other gacha games. Don't use your free currency to summon permanent banner. Use your free currency, this one right here, the Lumia leaf, to only summon special banner, because you will receive a lot of free currency, but you will not receive the Bon Voyage charm. This one is only available when you pay money, and it's hard to get in the game. But this version for the permanent banner, that's the one that you will get almost 200 draw between now and until I think you reach max level. So don't waste your free currency on those ones. Just use the free draw that you will get. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope that those 10 tips will help you have a better understanding of the game, but also having a lot of fun while playing Destiny Rising. Please drop a like, comment what you think about the game so far or your adventure, and subscribe for more news, gameplay about Destiny Rising. May the light follow your path, Guardian. See ya.